Ladies, today I'm going to show you how to sew a beginner's dress, I would say. A really good way to start is if you find something existing and then sew the rest of it. So what I have is I bought this denim swimsuit top, and it has like this ruffle. Well, it's like faux denim. But I bought it at, I think, like Sears or something at the end of season closeout for $3. And why I do that is because to sew this would take quite a bit of work, and it's going to make us look like we have a really polished dress, and we're only going to sew the skirt to it. So that's it. What I want to do is I bought this denim fabric at Joann's, and it's not denim. It looks like denim, but it's really a cloth, and it's pretty stretchy. So I got a half of a yard, and what we're going to do is cut 2 parts. I'm going to make like a skirt, so it'll look just like this, and then I want to mimic this ruffle along the bottom, so I'll sew that to it. And on the back, you probably can't see it, I should have worn a different color shirt, but I'm going to have like a cutout here, which you'll just naturally happen. I'm not going to sew right here. I'm only going to sew the skirt along right here, and then it'll go like this, and then we'll have a ruffle. So pretty cute. I'm headed to Nashville, so that's why I'm sewing it. I think it'll fit in nicely. So if you take your fabric, your half yard, and you wrap it around you, like I always do, and then mark or pin where it needs to be cut, and we're going to cut 2. So I'm going to fold this in half to where I'm cutting it. And so it's pretty short, you know, half yard, but with the ruffle it's going to be quite a bit longer. And so I'm going to go ahead and just cut these 2 pieces off of our other fabric, and then we have a bunch more for the ruffle, so that's good. Go ahead and put the right sides together. Like so. And I know I'm going to want it this wide at the bottom, and so I just have to figure out how wide I need it at the top. So I'm going to go ahead and hold it up to me again, centering it, and then going to the side seams of basically my t-shirt, and I'm going to put a pin there to mark that that's where I need to start, and then gradually go out to the wider part at the end of the skirt. Okay, so I have those 2. I'm going to sew down like this and kind of go out from my hips and down. And then it should have a little bit of a flare versus being just a skinny skirt. So that's why we're doing 2 pieces instead of 1. So I sewed both sides, and so I don't know if you can see, so I kind of have this stitch right along here that goes out, and I tried it on, and so go ahead and try on your skirt, and it fits. So what I'm going to do is just trim this excess, leaving about a ½ inch there so we can do our zigzag later. Okay, so we have that right there. Now I'm going to need to take off this top because we're going to attach it to it. And you can do it with any bikini top, and like I said, the end of summer is like, you can get things for a still of a deal. A typical triangle bikini would be a little weird, but they have so many cute ones now at Jewel's and everything like that that would take you forever to sew, so it's a real time saver. So I'm going to take the bikini, flip my skirt inside out. There's no front or back yet, so we don't have to worry about that. And then I'm going to center my top onto my skirt and pin it. Okay, so I have that all pinned, my swimsuit here, front sides together, are pinned, and then I'm just going to run the sewing machine along that whole edge with a straight stitch first, and then back over it fits with a zigzag. Okay, so now we have our skirt sewn, and have to check and see how much fabric I have left, because when you do a ruffle, it's going to take more fabric than just it flat out. And so I'm going to run it 3 times as long as the bottom of my skirt. So I'm going to go ahead and cut 3 strips of fabric, and I'm just going to fold it over. I'm doing, maybe 4 inches. And I'm going to cut that and make 3 of these. Okay, so that's our extra. We have probably 6 inches of fabric left over. Okay, so now we're going to take these right sides together and stitch just this little part, so we have a really long band. Super long piece of fabric, and you're going to make your stitch bigger, so adjust for that, and then we're just going to, it's called a basting stitch, we're just going to run our needle down the whole length, and then we're going to pull it and create a ruffle. Okay, so mine kind of gathered while I was sewing anyways, but if yours didn't, you take one of the top string or the bottom, doesn't matter, and you hold it, and you just take your thumb and move it down and scrunch all of that. And kind of try to make it even. And then we're going to pin it to the bottom of our skirt. We're going to do right sides together, so I need to flip my skirt right side out, my dress now, and put the ruffle, so it'll look like it's upside down, onto your skirt, and then pin it. Okay, so I tried it on, and this is how it's fitting so far. The table's kind of in the way. The ruffle is a bit extreme, but I think it's going to be a good little party dress. So I just tried it on, and I am now going to attach a strap, and I put on the bra that I have to wear with it, and so I want to make sure that my strap covers it. I've already pinned this one, and then I'm going to take the remaining of our fabric on this side and do the same thing. And then pin that. Just so I know where my bra hits and where it can cover the most. Okay, so what we have is it like this, and then I'm going to sew right here, and I'm going to sew back here. Then we'll cut this off. So just pin it to where your bra hits. Go ahead and pin it right there, right there. Take it off and sew it up, and that should be our last step. And it's again a really great way to just take a swimsuit top and make it look like you're an expert sewer. Okay, so I got the straps on, just tried it on, and it fits great. This fabric is super soft and comfortable, but I'll try to show you the whole thing. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. Let me move that. So this is what it should look like when it's done.